In this video, I'm going to show you why having another SOE for water is a very, very bad idea by showing you what has happened at another SOE called Eskom. But before I get into that, ladies and gentlemen, please leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, let's get into it.
Criminals must taste you.
Ma'am, can you give me protection from yourself?
Did I hear that correctly? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. Prepaid electricity system breach and 238,000 Rand for a mop. Major corruption at Eskom.
What? What the fuck?
Most recently, Eskom disclosed that it suspected insiders were involved in a breach of its online vending system, allowing electricity thieves to generate illegal prepaid electricity tokens in bulk. Eskom explained that tokens are encrypted as soon as they are generated before being stored on or in the OVS database and sent to the customer via the vending agent. Once the customer enters the token, the prepaid meter decodes the 20-digit token using the standard transfer specification security protocol. The meter should only accept the token if it was correctly generated by its system, which is only possible if you have the necessary private encryption. For this reason, Eskom strongly suspects that some of its own staff had successfully colluded with illicit operators and compromised the OVS to help create and sell fraudulent prepaid electricity tokens. Eskom, suspecting that an inside job was likely behind the availability of illegal prepaid electricity, adds to a list of corrupt activities perpetrated by staff over the years. And have a look at some of this corrupt pricing, man. I mean, 18,000 Rand for a pair of knee guards, okay? Where they're made of gold and diamonds. What's going on here? All right, 200,000 for a wooden-handled mop. A wooden-handled mop. And then 940,000, nearly R1,000,000 for an oil storage container. What the hell? And apparently Eskom paid a company 600,000 to fix 12 grass trimmers. And they also paid 26 Rand per single one-ply toilet paper roll, which at the time was 4 Rand at Checkers. 51 Rand per bag of refuse, which was 3 Rand at Checkers at the time. 21 Rand for a liter of milk, which was 12 Rand 49 at Checkers. These must be prices from like 2011 or something, because right now the price of milk is 21 Rand. So these are obviously very old prices. Then to refurbish 2 compressors, it cost them 368,000 Rand, when the price of a new compressor would have been 112,000 Rand. Oh my word. Now again, Eskom has apparently cracked down on corruption, so this article says, and some employees have been arrested. But I think these guys are just scapegoats. I think these guys were probably paid, and this is me putting on the tinfoil hat here, but I think that some people are paid to take the fall. Their families are going to be set for life, or they'll probably be out in like a few months' time when Cyril Ramaphosa decides to like let some inmates out due to overpopulation in prisons, or they'll be out on 500 Rand bail. So some of you might say, well, Eskom is changing and they're cracking down on the corruption now, so a new SOE won't be a problem. If you believe that, I've got a blue couch to sell you. Because I strongly believe that while the corruption may have ended in Eskom, it's definitely spreaded elsewhere. There's no reason to trust the ANC when they're going to build a new SOE. I mean, just look at their track record. There was a video I did once where I explained all the corruption that was happening at SAA. And listen, this isn't the only article that exposes the corruption that happened at Eskom over the years. Previous behavior determines future behavior, and there's no reason to think that the ANC wouldn't act any different with this new SOE. All these SOEs are for the ANC is a feeding trough, and they use them to suck all the money out of the taxpayer and South Africans for that matter, one way or another. And once again, the South Africans suffer the most, especially the people whom the ANC claim to be trying to help, the very poor. And in other news, I just very briefly wanted to give you guys an update on the petrol price. Big petrol price increase in South Africa next month. Now, I just want to say that this is just a prediction, but it looks like petrol could go up by nearly 1 rand, whether you're on petrol or diesel. So the month of February might be a biggie tight for some people. And it's really irritating when the petrol price goes up, because the petrol price goes up, then it goes down, then it goes up, then it goes down. And then when it goes up, everybody raises their prices, but then they don't go down again, right? Anyway, that's also a multi-layered issue. And we could save a lot on petrol if the government didn't tax it so much. Nearly 50% of the price of petrol is taxed. So once again, the government showing you that they don't care about the South African people. But let me know what you think about these stories, ladies and gentlemen. Are you surprised about the corruption at Eskom? Do you think a new SOE is going to solve anything, or is it going to be the same thing, different day? While you're down there commenting, don't forget to leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel. I've got more content coming your way. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Your Newsflash is in.
Tell me if this sounds tight, all right? Why haven't you got me up on the chew?
The lyrics could use a little work.
Huh? What?
Not bad. Not bad for a first try.
All right, so something like do, my fluffy gone, and it's lost outdoors, my fluffy.
Oh, you really went for it on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It takes kind of an emotional turn.
Where?
On the bridge.
Like fluffy. Ooh,
Excellent.
I fluff you.
Strong lyric.
Ooh, fluffy, fluffy.